Hey everybody, welcome to Scared Sketchless and welcome to our 4th episode of OC Redraw, where we take a bunch of different people's original characters and redraw them in our own style and give them critiques. I'm Adam here with Sid.
Hello.
And this time it's your turn to do the OC Redraw.
Yes, it is.
Who did you pick and what is their piece?
I picked an OC by Pretty Pixels 13 named Slippy. I really liked the colors in this piece, and I really liked the idea and the concept, because I like slimy, nasty looking things.
Yeah.
But I felt like the concept was there, it's just the art wasn't, like, it's a beginning artist.
Yeah.
And the anatomy's a little off, so I just thought I would help out by drawing it and helping them.
Giving some tips.
Yep.
I agree. I think you picked a pretty cool one. I like the color of it. That is actually really cool. I like the slimy tentacle of it. You can tell what it is. Like, you can tell those tentacles are made out of slime. And she did a good job kind of giving you an idea of what it is, but it is kind of just off all around.
Well, I feel like it's blotchy within blending.
Oh yeah,
like
very blotchy.
I understand that certain people aren't able to get markers, like artist markers, like Copic markers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there is an easier way to blend with Crayola markers. And I hope maybe someday I'll make a tutorial about that.
You should. You should. But yeah, did she say that she made this with markers or with like watercolor? What is this?
I feel like it's marker.
Probably marker.
It looks like marker because you can see the streaks of where marker.
Yeah. But overall, like, it's the anatomy is a little, it's hella wonky. Like, for example, it goes in like from the thighs, it goes into the knee, and then it starts bowing out for the calf, and then the calf's like cankles.
Yes.
Like where it's calf to ankle.
I also feel like the waist and the legs are taller than the body.
Definitely, yeah. They're really, really long.
Unless that's the style they're going for.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I have seen styles where the legs are much longer than everything. They're exaggerated.
Like my style.
I think that even if she did go with that, she could have tried. She just needs to keep in mind that she should keep the legs symmetrical, because one thigh is bigger than the other. The calves are one straight down, one kind of bows out and then goes straight down. You know, the hands are, I don't know what they're doing.
I feel like one of them is facing forward and the other one is facing to the side.
Yeah, but it's still very meh. But I do like the effort that she went into this piece with all the you know, the little bits and layers and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and watch your video of you drawing it, and let's see what your process is like. So you have your sketch down now of what you wanted to do. So already you changed the pose to her. What is she doing exactly? What did you picture?
I kind of imagined, like, okay, being all slimy and gross, you're like, ugh, what's this on my body? So I wanted a little bit on her fingers to make her look like, ugh, I'm a teenager and this looks disgusting to me.
So she did have slime on her fingers and stuff. That's cool. And then what aspects did you want to keep as far as the way she drew her stuff, and what aspects did you like change and adapt to your style? Like,
I really liked how long the hair was. I just didn't like how curly it was.
Okay.
I felt like straighter hair would have made it look like, oh, it's kind of a octopusy kind of look. And like, I changed the heart design on her shirt to be the complete necklace.
Oh yeah, I saw that. She had like the lines for a necklace, but then you ended up just making it like she had the heart printed on her shirt, but she had a necklace underneath, but you just combined the two things. I do like that idea, basically because the necklace was covered up before, and now it can kind of serve two purposes at once. You made the high tops a lot taller. because the other ones resembled high tops, but they only went up to the ankle. And yeah, so now you're doing your gradient.
Yes.
And you can hear a cat in the background. But now you made a gradient. Now you're going in with shading. Did you do this on a different layer?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did all the shading on a different layer.
How did you do that? Explains.
How did I explain it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I did an airbrush layer first, and then I did another layer where I used just pencil to shade it. And I do my airbrush, and I blend it out, and then I take my pencil and put it underneath.
Wait, did you use like? Did you make a new layer above your colored layer and turn that to shade and then use the blue?
Yes.
Okay.
And with the highlights, I turned overlay on and clicked a lighter color of blue to do the highlight.
And if you didn't know, we both use Paint Tool Sci to do our drawings digitally. It's awesome because you can... there's a cool line work tool you can use. You didn't use the line work tool on this, though. You actually used the brush, which is pretty impressive because you got some really clean lines. I always use the line tool. I swear by it.
Half of the time I don't.
Yeah.
Because, one, line art tools take me forever to do. Like, if you tell me, go do some line art on this piece, it'll take me 4 hours to do all the line art, and then like a few hours to do coloring.
I agree that the line work tool does take longer, and it's not like drawing, but I think it looks cleaner, and at the end it's easier to color. But yeah, I have some videos on my channel already on how to use the line work tool and how to color and stuff on Paint Tool Sci. I might update some of it. You try to put the sh on there? I put
the shush on there, but I felt like it didn't look right, so I left it off.
You just took it off. Okay. Yeah. Oh, also, I think in those videos that there is links in the description on how to get Paint Tool Sci if you don't have it. We recommend it.
Yes.
It's free, illegally. But it's probably one of the best softwares out there for drawing. It's better than Photoshop because Photoshop is more for painting.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I changed the socks as well. I didn't put rips, and I decided to make them see-through except for the hearts.
See, I would have liked to see some rips. But
okay, with me, rips are super difficult for me to do.
Okay.
Rips I add so much time and detail into that it just looks wrong.
Okay.
If that's weird.
So you might just need to work on simplifying it. Yes. Okay. But yeah, okay, so let's see here. Did the original sneakers have stars on the sides?
No, it didn't have hearts and stars on the sides, so I just added that.
Creative liberties on that right there. Okay. What else? What did you have troubles doing?
The tentacles.
Oh,
that was a part that I thought I would have down and ready to go, but I ended up having so much trouble with them that I decided to use the line art tool to do it all.
So I can already tell what your problem was with doing that. You should have done... You made a zigzag pattern with the line tool, and that's why it looks rigid.
I fixed it. I decided to do like a line here and then the line going back.
I like that you're pointing at the screen.
Sorry.
You did the line starting at the base, going up to the tip, and then the line going straight back, and then you tried spreading it out. Now...
I made the line thicker here.
Yeah.
And then I take off all of it and connect them all so I can just have the color on the background. You can bucket fill. Yes.
Okay. I do feel like the tentacle on the bottom right did get way thin right there.
I totally agree with that as well.
But, okay, and then you're grading it as well. You're adding some shines. And...
Now I'm adding the slime to her hand.
Oh, the slime. And then this, I haven't drawn slime, like, pretty much ever. You do it, so far, it looks like slime. It looks really good.
I'm super good at drawing disgusting blood, slimy stuff.
Yeah, you do, like, you've done a lot of pastel gore and stuff. And that's a genre I didn't know existed until I met you. And I was surprised how much you liked it. And if you guys don't know, pastel gore is like people that are all like cut up and stuff, but their blood is like blue or neon blue and stuff like that. So your piece is all wrapped up let's actually check out what your original piece looks like. And I think it turned out pretty alright. Okay, so what if you had to redo this, what would you change?
The tentacles, of course.
Yeah.
I felt like I can, like, if I get back on it and do a little bit more time and effort into those tentacles, they look way better. It's just I spent like 4 hours already on it, so I had to move on to another thing.
Yeah. If I had to say to change something, I would say thicken up that tentacle on the bottom right, and also the shoes. They look a little rushed.
The laces.
This looks, because the top half looks really clean, but the bottom look like the feet just look really wonky. And like I would say the laces, just take them out in general.
Like, I just felt like because they're Converse, people have laces on them, and it's like, oh, that's kind of a required thing. And this is actually how I first learned how to draw shoes. This is what I took away from it. And if you notice in most of my drawings, I have people wearing flats or ballet shoes because I'm terrible with Converse.
Okay, well, let's look at the before and after. So here is like Pretty Pixels' original piece, and the ideas there, and the huge eyes and stuff. You went ahead and like with the after piece, you kind of normalized everything. Still exaggerated it, of course, because the big hips and stuff. But you made it look cleaner. And I know that person didn't draw it digitally. And, you know, hopefully, like, maybe one day they get into digital, because I like it way more than drawing on paper. Like, I hardly ever draw on paper anymore. But you still do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. But, I think you did a really good job. And I think the original artist did a good job. She has some cool ideas, and I can't wait to see her art in, like, I'm assuming it's a girl, but I can't wait to see her art in a few years when she starts really developing her style and skills.
Of course, they have so much potential. Like every artist that I see that is starting out has so much potential to become so much better than like some of the artists they really like. Like I really liked a certain artist whenever I was like into the 7th grade, and I was like, whoa, I wish I could draw like that. And now I look back at their art and I'm like, ooh, I draw better than that.
Yeah, but they've also, you know, gotten better too. And but I agree that I think this is, I don't know, you did good, kid. You did good. All right, so I think that wraps it up for the 4th episode now of OC Redraw. If you guys enjoyed this, let us know. And anything else you gotta say?
Not really.
All right. Well, peace and butt grease, guys.
Bye.